All right, Dr. Irfan Akpan here with a new haircut. Do not judge me. I did not go to my regular barber, Matt, so don't judge me on that. But I'm here. I want to take us, really, we're going back on a similar adventure into uh, spatial. We're going into um, spatial, the metaverse. What do I mean by that? Let me show you. We've been in there before, but I didn't really just log in and show you how this works. So when you go to the website, and really what's great about this is that when you get in here, you can access it anywhere you can get into the internet. So on your phone, tablet, laptop, I'm on a laptop right now, you can have a immersive experience, meaning you can go into the metaverse. You can also join in with your goggles. So, if you have an Oculus or other platforms, you can get in here as well. But I like that because that gives accessibility. So you can go in here, you can sign in with accessing it. I don't know if that means that it's busy. There's a lot of people in spatial, or is it my internet? I don't know. Those are so really open up collabs. Actually, people going to my website and connecting with me. Um, let's see what's happening. Looks like something is happening, but it's actually kind of slow. So my internet's been going pretty good. Um, so I would assume this is spatial, but it could be the internet. But I've got some pretty good internet here. Now, once you log in, and I think I've went over this. You've got the brands, you've got the corporate training, education, pricing. Um, you'll see at the very top, these are actually some spaces that I created, and you can use templates. So really one of the neat things is that they have these preset areas. Now you got to pay for them. So if you look here, this auditorium space that I was using for my presentation is premium. You got to pay for it. Classroom premium. The stage is premium. The lake classroom is premium. Now they have a house that's premium. So really, it looks like all of the kind of neat meeting spaces are premium. They do have these gallery spaces. Let's take a look where you can go and create your own space, put what you want in there. And there was a time at one point where you could um, put your NFTs. So you could have a gallery and then you could invite people in and then they could view your NFTs. So here's my hi-fi space. Looks like you can still do that. Let's kind of move around and see what this is, what you can add here. So you can upload a file. So we can upload something and put that in here on the wall. So whether that's an NFT or what that file is that you can upload, I have no idea, but you can create this space. You can share it. So if you'd like to share it, you can invite other people to come in and join, and then they can get in here. You can give others the ability to edit the space. And what's neat about this is that people can go in without you being there. So they can experience whatever it is in this space without you actually being in there. Now, again, monetization. You get 5 users, but if you want to upgrade, and let's see what the upgrade cost is. So it's the free tier or the freemium, which I'm using right now. Then there's the monthly, so $20 a month. You get more access, more storage, and more users. So it jumps from 5 to 50. So now you can really have really like a whole class in there just about. And then they have custom accounts where you'll have to contact them. So it really jumps from 20 to more of an enterprise type of situation. This is annually. So monthly, it's $25 a month to get in there and have more access and more of these spaces. So, you can add things to it. You can add content. These are my PowerPoints from presentation, but there's stuff you can add. Put a cat in there, boombox, furniture. You can create items. Now, here's the part with the NFT. So you can connect your MetaMask wallet and then add your NFTs, and you can show them off as well, which I think is pretty neat. You can upload any images, videos, documents in here that you want to add, which is pretty cool. You can go on the web and look for stuff too. So it'll let you do that. So you can really make this interactive. I think what the big challenge is and what's missing is that that AI interactivity, meaning I'm in this room, but there's nobody else in there. So who's in there to kind of talk to me and to kind of interact with me in this room or in this space? So it's kind of like, I want to have that interaction. I think AI can give it to you because you can chat with different avatars or characters in AI. I left that room and I really, I want to find out what you think about this. Would you create your own space? Would you teach a class in spatial? Would you actually use this? So I'm curious to hear what you think about this. Let me know. And until next time, thank you. This is a little short one. But we'll be back a little bit longer next week.